So, Kanye didn't get elected. So what does that mean for gun channels like us? After an extraordinarily long vote counting process, America woke up to find out that Kanye West in fact did not win the 2020 presidential election. We were actually lucky enough to get some rare footage of poll workers counting the ballots. So let's take a look at that.
Everyone for himself! Okay, here we go!
I'm sure it wasn't that bad, but man, things did take a little while, but there were some pretty fresh memes that came out from all of this. The election was called with double-barrel Biden.
Double-barrel shotgun.
And he is now our presidential elect. It is no secret that the presidential elect is not a fan of rifles that take magazines.
You don't need an AR-15.
So what does that mean for range day, PewTubers, or other firearm content creators on other platforms? Best case scenario, absolutely nothing. If the Republicans control a majority of the seats in the Senate, then pretty much any gun control bill that goes to Congress will most likely not go to vote with a filibuster, or pretty much just not being able to get a simple majority of votes from the Senate. And that would be a good thing for range day or other gun related content creators, because we can keep doing what we're doing now and just keep making good content for you all out there. But at the time of posting this video, the majority of the Senate is not known yet in America. It's all coming down to Georgia, which Georgia requires a simple majority of votes for the candidate to be elected. That means they have to have over 50% of the total votes in Georgia to become an elected senator. None of the candidates received a simple majority of votes, so because of that, Georgia will be having a runoff election on January 5th. The candidates that received the first and second highest amount of votes will be on the ballot, and voters must pick between one of them. That would be a Republican and a Democrat running for senator. It looks like the Democrats are going to be having a majority in the House, and if they take the Senate, then that brings us to the worst case scenario for range day, PewTubers, and other gun content creators. The worst case scenario would be that Biden is able to pass his gun control promises that he campaigned on. If Biden is able to push a gun control bill that includes his campaign promises through Congress, through Senate, and into law, that means for gun owners who have firearms that they deem as assault weapons, they have one of two options. One, you can sell your assault weapon back to the government along with every single magazine that contains more than 30 rounds, and it will probably be for next to nothing price. Option two, for every firearm that they deem as a assault weapon, and for every magazine that holds more than 10 rounds, those gun owners will have to register that firearm and all those mags, or multiple firearms, or however many you have, under the NFA Act, the National Firearm Act of 1934. That requires for each firearm you register, or each magazine that holds more than 10 rounds, you have to pay a $200 tax stamp on. So with $200 per assault weapon and $200 per high capacity magazine, it's really going to take a hit into many gun owners' wallets. So if the worst case scenario happens, you may see a shift in firearms featured on range day. We will probably be able to afford one or two
AR-15s
a piece, so that we can continue to bring content like what we've been giving to you this past year. But for a growing channel like us, we just don't have the resources to keep the amount of guns that we want to have in our gun safe if double barrel Biden gets his wish. We've talked about it a little bit, and if worst case scenario happens, we'll probably move more into handguns, shotguns, and it would be a good time to pick up long range rifle. Of course, we will continue to do holsters and other firearm related gear as per usual, but we will just have to shift our firearm content just a little bit. But that brings us to a good point. What do you, the viewers, want from us? If you'd like to see something on the channel or see more of something on the channel, leave that down in the comment section below, that way we can see it. We really strive to reply to every single comment in the comment section. Sometimes when you all leave a reply or a comment or something, the way YouTube's notification system works for creators is a little busted when it comes to replies and things in the comment section. So if we don't get back to you, it's not because of you. So if that happens, leave another comment and we will get back to you. Even if there's a worst case scenario, it will take time for those laws to pass, so we will continue to feature as many firearms as we can on the channel until then. But it looks like it's coming down to Georgia's runoff election. And if Georgia's runoff election goes in the favor of the Republicans, gun owners everywhere can relax because they know their wallet will not be crying. If it does not go in the favor of Republicans, well, the guys of Range Day are going to buy a rundown boat and take our gun collection on a fishing trip. What could go wrong? That's all we have for you today. If you like this video, please leave a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos like this or keep up with the channel, hit that subscribe button and click that bell icon beside it. That way you know when we drop new videos. This has been Mac with Range Day, where every day is Range Day. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Do what?
So I put my finger around like right here,
Okay,
and you're gonna start like this.